Last night, rookie left tackle Will Campbell for the New England Patriots absolutely stood out in the ways that we would want him to. And everything leading into the season, we heard about his work ethic, his motor, his intensity, and man, was it there last night, I should say. And in this video, what I wanted to do is kind of break down what we saw from him and kind of just give you guys a deep dive into why I believe this is going to be a generational offensive lineman for Drake May, Mike Vrabel, and the New England Patriots. So on this first play, Hunter Henry, I believe, is to the left side of Will Campbell. He is going to kind of chip back this way, and we are going to pull Will Campbell to the outside, okay? So I want you guys to really focus on Will Campbell on this play. So as we start, we're going to crack toss this thing again. We're going to get this crack back here. We're going to lead with Will Campbell and then have a secondary fullback in this, 21 personnel set, maybe 22 personnel, because Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper on the field. So they want to be able to run the football this year. That's what Mike Vrabel wants to do. When you have a guy like Will Campbell pulling, he's got great footwork, great speed. Look at this, right? Now this is unfair. And this is why, right? That's Matt Collins, right? Matt Collins is going to play a lot, okay? Because he's a willing run blocker. So he's going to be in the game. We got boom. We got boom. Now this is unfair. This matchup right here is why you pull Will Campbell. He is going to take this guy out of the play entirely. And as he gets there, boom. He's never going to disengage. Watch him never disengage, right? I mean, drives him so far back. This is a guy that is willing to do whatever it takes to protect not only his quarterback, but also whoever has the ball. Running back, wide receiver, he's going to do what it takes. Great footwork. Look at the speed to get out and then demoralize. I am obsessed with the way Will Campbell's NFL debut went last night. We're going to break down everything you need to know. Before we dive in, though, comment down below 2 players outside of Will Campbell that you think really stood out in your opinion, and maybe we'll even break them down on the second channel. I want to see enough comments, though. I want to see enough of you guys commenting down a name, a certain name, whoever it may be, right? So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and let's just dive into the film. All right, another really good play here, not just by Will Campbell, but I want to give credit to the offensive line, man. These guys look good. And also, Jared Wilson, we could break down him. Just let me know. So right here, another play. It's going to be a handoff through that A gap. Now, we're going to double team here if need be. What ends up happening is they'll send this guy. Once Will Campbell gets there, they'll send this guy to the second unit. But sometimes you don't need to do that, because if this guy commits to the wrong hole, you're probably good, right? So boom, we're going to get boom. And then watch this double team. I want to show you the brute force of Will Campbell on this play. Once he meets his target, I feel bad. But boom, drives him into the ground. And look at this. This ends up playing out perfectly. For whatever reason, right, this guy overcommits downhill. They teach linebackers not to overcommit before you know where the running back is going. He does that. We get great block here. I mean, we're driving. I mean, dude, this is, I have not seen a Patriots offensive line look this good in a long time. And I feel like yesterday they really came out with the mindset of, hey, let's establish the run. And they did exactly that. Travion Henderson looked good. Ramondre Stevenson looked good. I remember going through times at last year, I was just like, can't run the ball. There's nowhere to go. They can run the ball this year. And it might be scheme. But overall, I think it's the personnel that they've added. With Will Campbell, right? Matt Collins is a really good pass block or run blocker, right? A lot of people are like, why is he going to make the team? Why is he going to make the team? Because he's a willing blocker. And I know a lot of you guys are like, Diggs, Booty, Pop Douglas. Dude, Matt Collins has to play. I'm telling you right now. Even if you put him as a tight end at times, this dude can block, and he wants to block. You always want someone like that. So big shout out to Will Campbell here, but also a big shout out to a guy like Matt Collins. Man, I'm excited about this team. All right, now we need to be completely transparent here, okay? I don't want to make a video where I'm just like, oh, these are all the good things. And obviously we're going to do that, but I also want to show you the negatives. There are some mistakes that these guys make, and it's okay. He's a rookie in his first NFL preseason game ever. And sometimes communication levels just aren't exactly where they need to be. So right here, they're going to be running a stunt, okay? What a stunt is essentially, you see this wide 5 right here where he's lined up outside of Will Campbell. His game plan here is to drive to the outside shoulder of this guard. Now, as that happens, this guy's going to fling around that C gap. If your running back isn't in to block, it could get dicey, and that's what happens right here. So watch this. Again, he's going to act like he's getting outside, and then once that space opens up, he changes direction to the inside shoulder, and that's when they loop that stunt or that twist around. So boom, they do a beautiful job here. Will Campbell, in this situation, the communication levels need to be high, especially if you're in a 5-man scat, slide to the right, man-to-man to the left here. It's them, right? They need to switch this. Essentially, he needs to switch here, and then he needs to switch here. Again, very tough to do. Very tough to do. You see some of the best offensive linemen in the game do it, but when you can't do it, it can result in plays like this. They force a fumble, and they get the ball in the other direction. Again, these are just learning moments. I'm not going to say, oh, cut him, get rid of him. No, obviously, he's going to get better. They're going to get better communication-wise. Yes, it's not the end of the world, but these are plays that definitely can affect a quarterback. Man, I'll say this. Commanders execute that almost perfectly. Another rep here of Will Campbell. I know it's not the best angle that we can get here. But once again, watch him tag and then get to the second level. So essentially what he's going to do here is he's going to tag inside and then get to that second level, because again, they're trying to maintain big openings for the running back, right? So as he tags and kind of buys just a second of time for them to have a puller there, right? He's going to get to that second level. Whoever he deems is the biggest threat to his running back. Then boom, we're going to hit that hole once it opens up. Try to anyway. Obviously, they don't do a great job with the pull here. But look at Will Campbell. Again, high motor, relentlessness. I mean, basically takes that guy to the ground. He wanted to showcase his dominance, and I feel like he did that. Real quickly, guys, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so yet. But most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be breaking down the New England Patriots throughout the entirety of not only training camp, right, but also preseason football, regular season football. We got you guys covered. Join the family. Again, doesn't cost anything. You guys can always unsubscribe if you don't like the film analysis, but trust me, a lot of Patriots videos coming out throughout the year. And I think this is going to be a team that makes a lot of people proud and excited for every Sunday, to be honest. Again, good job by Will Campbell. Look at him. Once he's attached, dude, if you're not a powerful defensive lineman, if you're a linebacker, a DB, you're done. It's over. You're not doing anything, and right there, he basically tosses him into the ground late. Got to be careful because you don't want to get a penalty, but again, this dude is everything you want. I do want to break down Jared Wilson, so let me know if you want to see that video as well. There's another play where he's pulling. Now this time we don't have that Hunter Henry to come in and take out that side, but he's still going to pull to the outside again. They ran this a couple of times last night. They wanted to utilize him in that pulling kind of play because of his versatility, because of that speed to get to the second level. They once again blocked this absolutely perfectly, right? Boom, boom. Then get these guys out in space and have Travion Henderson follow. Again, you're going to have a lot of explosive plays with Travion and Ramondre because of how well they are blocking, man. Big shot to 87. He was in the game a lot as a, basically a fullback. Again, Mac Hollins in the game. They want to run, man. They want to run. But look at this. Once again, gets engaged, and he's not going to stop. He doesn't care that Travion's already 2 yards past this guy. He's going to continue. Hey, you're not going anywhere, and then throws him into the ground. I mean, I gotta feel bad for these DBs. If they ever run a pull and get this guy to that third level, I mean, good luck. I can see him being so good on screens. Yeah, I mean, it was a really good game for Will Campbell. I'm not gonna lie. So let me know what you guys think overall about this debut for Will Campbell. I thought he looked really good. If you want a part 2 where we break down someone else, let me know in the comments and give me some names. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Great debut for Will Campbell for sure.